Hello YouTube, this is Jamerica5288. Please like and subscribe. Today I want to talk to you about this. We're going to make some waffles, but I bought this and this runs $10 at Target, Walmart. Where did I get this? Got this from the supermarket. It's $10 everywhere. So this is a good waffle maker. Here it is. I bought it in teal last time. I think I gave my cousin one and I kept one for myself. And you know what I did? I don't make waffles often, so I gave it to the Goodwill. So we are going to make waffles with this. This is so cute. You can give this to your teenage kids, not to your babies, because they might burn themselves. But this, I mean, you can make your own waffles, and then you don't have to pay for ready-made waffles. Just make a whole bunch of them yourself. We're going to make homemade waffle mix, and I'll be right back with you. So our recipe for our waffles are 2 egg yolks, 2 cups of milk, 2 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/2 a teaspoon of salt, 1/2 a cup of oil, and 2 egg whites beaten. So what we're going to do first is move our bowl out the way. We're going to get 2 bowls and we're going to separate our eggs. Let me move my coffee out the way. That's not part of the ingredients. All right, so that's one. And this is how I was taught to do it. Just take it and move it back and forth and try to get the egg white out. Put the egg yolk to the side. Whew, just in time it broke. Another one, another one. Gonna break it in half. Drain it as much as we can. Take it to the other side of the egg. Try to drain it. These are cold eggs, by the way. I just got them out the refrigerator. I wish I had left them at room temperature. Get all your egg white out as much as possible. I think I got all of it. And I'm gonna put that separate. Take my eggs, put it to the side, put it in the dish. All right, so I have my egg whites here and my egg yolk here. I'm gonna put it to the side. Next, it's gonna call for 2 cups of milk. So we can do not put everything in this bowl except for the egg whites. Egg whites, we're gonna have to beat them and get them real fluffy. So I'm gonna put this to the side, okay? This is absolutely last. So I have my bowl here. I'm gonna try to tilt it so you all can see, right? So I'm gonna put my egg yolks in there. And I broke one of them, so I'm having a mess. And I need to get my cups. I need 2 cups of milk. I've had this recipe for like, I don't know, since the early 90s or the mid 90s. 1, and I'm gonna pour another cup in here. I'm gonna try to get this egg yolk out of here. And 2. Just trying to get the egg yolk out. Put the cup to the side. The rest of my trash, get all of that milk out. Let me try to get this egg yolk out of here. Try spoon is still down there. I see it. I see the yellow. I see the yellow. I wish I had not broke the egg yolk, and I want to get it all in there. That is protein. That is good for the kitties and for us. All right, we're gonna pour that in there, right? All our dishes, a nice little pile, just in case I need this fork and spoon again. All right, and then we're gonna add 2 cups of flour. I have to use another measuring cup. I'm gonna use a half cup. I'm gonna use a half cup of flour. So I'm gonna put 4 of these in there. Okay, 2 cups of flour. I'm gonna level it off this time. I'm gonna be a good girl. I don't want thick pancakes, so. Oh, wrong side. Take the let me show you. Take the flat side of your knife and level it off. There we are. I'm gonna do 4 of those. Try not to make a mess like Jamerica is. 2. I know my flour looks low, but I'm waiting to use it all up before I refill it. 3. Let me turn this thing on its side and tap it in, and I'm getting flour all over me. All over me. I'm gonna look like a baker for real, for real. Okay, put that down. I'm gonna level it off. That's 4. 2 cups of flour. And of course, I got it all over the side, everywhere. Where's my dish rag? I did not bring my dish rag over here, or a dish, or a sponge. We get that mess up. Put this in our pile of dishes. Clean this up, cover our milk back up. Moving on, we need 1 tablespoon of baking powder. Move this out of the way. 1 tablespoon of baking powder. As you can see, it's the biggest one. It's the biggest one. And with the baking powder, you could level it because it has a little slot right there, normally on the cans. So you just take that and you level it off. Okay, I'm leveling it off. There it is. It's in there, and of course I put some more on the counter. Then we're gonna cover our baking powder back up. Put it to the side. That's how I make sure that I don't double ingredients. That happened to me once in school. I couldn't remember if I put sugar in there, and so I put more sugar in the ice cream, and it turned out super sweet. So I learned my lesson on that one. I am never gonna do that. It's a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Be careful with the salt because sometimes it's clumpy. There we are. That goes in there. And I forgot one thing. I have to go get it. 1/3 a cup of oil. Doesn't say which oil, so I'm gonna use olive oil. Olive oil is super light. Here it is, 1/3 a cup of oil. And we're gonna put that in our pile. Put this to the side. And we need to mix this up. I'm gonna get a wooden spoon, non-slotted, preferably. Here we are. I'm gonna mix this up. This is all prior to the last thing you put in is your egg yolk. The very last thing we're gonna put in is the egg yolk. And I mean the egg white. We're gonna fluff this. We're gonna take a mixer or a beater, an egg beater. You either have this or you get an egg beater, and fluff your eggs. I'll find my egg beater in a minute. Oh, it's over there. So you either use this, and that's what I'm going to use because it's easier. You either use this or you can use one of these and whip your eggs. Whip your egg whites. Okay? Let's get all this junk out of here. This is annoying. I don't like mess around when I'm cooking. Bad enough I have all the ingredients in front of me. Okay, so we're gonna mix all this stuff together. Sorry, y'all, I got distracted. Distractions. So this is only part of your mixture, okay? Always remember, you have to whip your whites. Do not throw your whites out. Put them in a separate cup. We're gonna mix this stuff up. So I was trying to avoid washing this thing twice, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and use the mixer. Let's not be lazy. Let's just go ahead and do it. Use some elbow grease. Get this out of my way. You want to get as many lumps out of there as possible. And make sure you don't have any flour on the bottom. You don't have to do this. You can let your kids do this. Make it fun for them. Say, hey, you want to cook with me? Let's make some waffles. You do the mixing and I'll put the ingredients in. Of course, you do the pre-mix so they don't get flour all over the place, but yeah, it's worth it for them to do it. So I got most of the lumps out, just little ones. And I'm gonna mix it, I'm gonna fold once I get the egg whites beaten, I'm gonna fold them in. So that's why I'm trying to get this as smooth as I possibly can. All right, I think I'm done. Get this stuff off. We are gonna fold, once we get our egg whites fluffed, we're gonna fold this in. I gotta mix it one more time. I feel some hard stuff on the spoon coming off. Don't want any lumps and bumps in our waffles. No, no, no. We want light and fluffy waffles because that's what this recipe is called. Light, fluffy waffles. Light, fluffy waffles. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, it's kind of dense. You see that? Okay. So we're going to take our beater. Let me move this out of the way for a second. And let me put this on a white plate so y'all can see it better. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Cuisinart and I'm going to start whipping it. And I'm whipping it right out of the bowl. Ain't that something? Maybe I should have did it by hand. See it turning white? Taking it out of the bowl so you can see. got our eggs nice and stiff. Nice and stiff. Look, I can turn this thing sideways and it won't fall out. So now we're going to get our egg mixture, right? And we are not going to beat it again. That's a no-no. We're going to fold these egg whites in. We're going to fold them in. So, mix a little bit, right? Give them one more look. Make sure you ain't got no lumps in there. And if you do, do what I'm doing. Take them to the side and smash them out. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get our egg white. We're gonna put it in and we're gonna start folding it. Ooh, clumsy. All right, we got our egg white out. And we're gonna start folding it in. Okay, it's gonna change the consistency of the mix. You don't wanna mix it, you just wanna keep on folding it in till it's incorporated into the batter. Trying to get it all out, and I'm putting more batter in the in the bowl than getting egg white out. Okay, we're gonna keep folding, 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 folding. What it's doing is putting air bubbles in your batter. We don't want to mix it too much, but I don't want to see any egg white. I don't want to see any clumps of egg white. I'm still seeing them, so I'm gonna keep folding it in till they break up. Gently. Okay, I don't see any more egg white. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, we're gonna get our, I should turn the waffle iron on. Okay, I'm gonna cut and we'll come right back. Okay, so I have my little waffle iron here and I have the batter right here. Let me not tilt it. And I don't have cooking spray, but I do have a barbecue brush and I have some coconut oil. So what I'm gonna do is, make sure I just have a little bit. I'm gonna open it up and I'm gonna coat the waffle iron with oil. Okay, then I'm going to get a spoon. I need a better spoon than this. This spoon is gonna give me the blues. Get my rusty, well, not my rusty, but my silver spoon or my steel spoon. Make sure I don't drop any batter on the counter. Put some mix in there. Make sure you don't overfill it, or because it is going to expand. It is going to expand, so remember that. So I'm going to put some batter in there, less than what I expect to fill it. I'm going to close it down. Just let it go. These are so cute. This waffle maker is so cute. We're just gonna wait a little while. I can hear it sizzling. I don't think you all can hear it, but it is sizzling. And I have plenty of batter here. I'm gonna be here for a long time. Well, you could also use this batter for pancakes. So you can make a whole bunch of pancakes and put them in the freezer and, I mean, feed the kids for the rest of the week. I think I'm gonna make a couple of waffles And then I'm gonna make some pancakes with it also. And then I'm gonna put them in the freezer because there's no way that we're gonna eat them all in one sitting. It's way too much. I think this is gonna make us at least eight, well, more than 8 waffles, but at least 8 pancakes after the waffles are made. Get all this batter off of here. Get some prawns. And get it started. Let's get it started. Use the big one. The big one, yes, the big one for the pancakes. One project turned into 2. This thing is smoking. Guess what? That was quick. I'm gonna let it get a little bit darker. A little bit darker. That didn't take long at all. Why buy waffles or, you know, why buy them at the supermarket when you could just make them yourself? I think I will just make waffles. This stuff can be used for pancake mix also. I just want to use that as a caveat, but I prefer waffles rather than going to the store and buying them. I'm not going to buy any, what do I forget they're called? That's because I don't buy them. That's why I don't know what they're called. But I see them in the store and I'm like, frozen pancakes and frozen waffles. Why? And even if you don't want to make your own mix, you can buy some Bisquick or something similar to Bisquick because they do have baking mixes already out there where you just have to add eggs, oil, and I think milk maybe. And then you don't have to put your mixture together. But you see how simple it was. You see how simple it was for me to do that. And there it is. There's my waffle. One down. Perfect. Let's wipe this thing again. Put some more oil on there. If you have a sprayer, spray it. I don't know what Pam is made of, and I don't really like the aerosol Pam. I used to have a sprayer that I bought from Bed Bath & Beyond, and I filled it with olive oil. But I don't buy Pam. I don't buy that stuff because I'm not sure what's in there. I'm not sure. Skeptic. I'm like, is it really canola oil? Is it really olive oil in there, or is it something else that's bad for me? So I just prefer to go ahead and get some oil and get a brush and brush it on. Or get my own aerosol can, my own sprayer, fill it with my own oil. Then I know for sure, well, I know what the bottle at the store, the oil that I bought when I purchased it. So unless you make your own oil, you're never sure what the oil is. But I do know that, this says it's olive oil. And hopefully they're being truthful. The aerosol can, I don't know what's giving it that, what's in the aerosol to make it an aerosol, to make the oil an aerosol. So anyway, I love this little thing. It's so cute. Where's my sponge? Wipe it off. Keep it in good repair. Make it shiny. I think I'm gonna leave this on my, I'll put this underneath my Vitamix so I can remember to use it. If it's on your counter, most likely, let me pull y'all up so y'all can see me. I'm talking in the air. If it's on your counter, most likely you're gonna use it. You're gonna use it more if it's on the counter than if it's not. So, food for thought. If you have room on your counter for stuff like that, ooh, this is gonna be a big one. It's popping up. If you have room on your counter, go ahead and use it. Go ahead and use the space on your counter so you don't have to look for stuff. You just keep on using it over and over again because it's right there and it's always reminding me, hey, use me, you know. So let's get this dash thing going. This is a fine $10, man. Everywhere I looked, it was the same price, and it's been the same price for at least 5 years. So it didn't go up in price. So that's a good thing. And they had a whole bunch of them at the supermarket. I saw them at Walmart, and I was like, yeah, I have one. And then I looked for it the other day when I thought about making waffles, and I was like, it's not there. I don't have it anymore. Where'd it go? I must have gave it away. So, because it's not in any of the cabinets. Mad at myself. Buying stuff over and over again. Lesson learned. Here we are waiting. Look at that pretty little waffle. Perfect. Just like the stuff that you buy in the store. Just like it, except this is better. This is way better. It tastes way better, and it's lighter, and it's cheaper because you already have the stuff in your house. So let's see. Keep on peeking. It's never gonna cook. There we are, number 2. Number 2. Yay! Yay! I'm gonna do 3 for you guys, just for good measure. Brush it with oil. Don't put a bunch of oil on this thing. Is, you know, this is like a mini oven, okay? Mini oven right here. Take my spoon of mixture. Uh-oh. Let me show you what I'm doing. Pull it back down. Take my spoonful of mixture and spoon some in. Get another one. This thing works well. It's already sizzling. Put some more in. Spread it out. Might have overdid it this time. Last time it wasn't enough. This time it might run it over. Let me not jinx myself. Maybe it'll be just right. I don't see anything yet, so that's a good sign. I'm having too much fun. Having too much fun making waffles like a little kid. So you would put these in a plastic bag, like a zip bag, a freezer bag, which is what I'm gonna do. After it cools down, I'm gonna get one of my freezer bags. And I'm gonna put them in here and I'm gonna freeze them, and I'm gonna have waffles for whenever we need them. I'm not gonna have to go over and over again. That's another reason why I'm not making them too dark, because we're gonna put these in the toaster oven. We're gonna heat them up, just like you would those waffles that you buy in the freezer department. Put my thing right back there. Let's look at this one. Oh, that's gonna be a juicy one. Juicy! Oh boy, yeah. It's a quiet morning again. I did all my chores. I have to go out in the garden later on and plant some more stuff. I bought some raspberries and I bought some blueberries. Last year my blueberries died, but they weren't in the ground. So this year they're going in the ground, and we're gonna see how they do. I'm gonna try again. Keep on trying and see if I can get it to work. Everybody else has blueberries. I'm not too worried about the raspberries because I grew those in New York. And land is different here, but at least I know they'll grow. The grapes are already in the ground, but the blueberries, I bought them before. I left them in their pot and they died. So I am going to put them in the ground this time so they don't have, and when you put them in the ground, it plugs into the earth. It's like it has its own energy in the earth. When you put it in a pot, you have to constantly water it over and over again. So I'm gonna try it again. I bought some more from Walmart. I'm gonna do a video on that when I'm digging that in, and I bought some more seeds. So I'm gonna do a planting session later on this evening. There's my third waffle. Oh no, you're not done yet. It feels too soft. Not gonna force it. Maillard reaction. So the Maillard reaction is usually with meat. So meat sticks to the pan initially, and then the Maillard reaction is the caramelization of the meat and the oils coming down that lifts the meat up off the pan. So if you ever have a meat that, if you ever have something that your pan is good and you know that your pan has been oiled and the meat sticks, give it some time and it will lift up on its own. In theory. Don't burn your stuff up listening to me, but that is the Maillard reaction. You can look it up. Okay, I've got this one ready. Look at that. That's my third one. So here's my stack of waffles. This recipe is including the waffle iron. The waffle iron was $10. Flour is about, I don't know, $4 now. The milk is about $4 now. The oil, I already had it in the house. So that's 18. I'm gonna give oil, depending on the oil, $4. So that's 12. Baking powder is $2 to $3. That's 15. Salt, $1. And that's it. I didn't miss anything, right? So for $25, including the waffle iron, you can make your own. Oh, let go my ego. That's what they're called. Make your own. Okay? Put them in a Ziploc bag and save them for later. Eat some now, save some for later. Man, that's a Now Later's commercial from years ago. But do that instead of spending money over and over again doing ready-made stuff. This is easy, simple, and your kids can help you. On a Saturday, y'all can make enough for the whole week, and you can save money and save time going to the grocery store. Time is money. That's time you can be relaxing, sitting on your couch, watching TV, and doing other things. So, this is Jamerica 5288. Please like and subscribe, and these are homemade waffles. I'll do a plate for you guys. It'll be a picture, but do it yourself. And remember to freeze it yourself. Don't just throw them out. If you have extras, don't put any kind of syrup on it. Freeze it and use it later on in the week. You all take care of yourself and take care of each other. And remember, I'm always here trying to help you save money. And see me on my next one. My next one is going to be really good. Y'all are going to like it. Well, it's maybe a couple of videos now. I'm making buckboard bacon, homemade bacon. That's coming real soon. All right, you all take care and bye. I'm done. And there you have it. I made 3, 6, 9, 11 waffles out of that little bit of mix. And I only used 2 cups out of a 5-pound bag. So you buy your ingredients and you'll have it for, I don't know, half a year. If you don't use a lot of flour and you're going to use those ingredients for other things, it's worth it to make it yourself. There we are. This is Jamerica 5288. I hope you liked this video, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.